and welcome back to episode number 2 of this Football Manager career mode with Hibernian. As you guys did see in the first episode, we beat Yeovil in a friendly 3-1, then we beat Notts County in a friendly 1-0, then we beat Clyde 4-0, the Premier Sports Cup group stage opener, and then we beat Dumbarton 5-2. We're top of the group on +7 goal difference with 2 wins out of 2 so far in charge of Hibernian. We are starting to show very quality. Today we'll have Salford, Ayr, and Prodigal Rose, and we'll open the season against St Johnstone. Well, that's fine. And St Johnstone, that's fine. Guys, we only have brought in so far into the squad this summer. He's only made a friendly appearance. Michael McGovern. But Michael McGovern says he loves being back up right now. But I am hoping to bring in some more signings this window. For this Brazilian. Oh, his wages are going to be right high. So we can't bring in anybody practically because we don't have much money. Oh well. Right guys, Salford in a friendly. I'll play the team that we played in that game against Dumbarton. So if you're watching, please subscribe if you're new and comment below. And also subscribe when we're on the road still to 300 subs. We're only about, I think we're about 10 or 9 subs away now, so we really are grinding the channel, getting you guys some content. To Henderson's arms. Obviously, guys, remember we're Salford in this friendly here in Manchester. Good play from Salford. They're defending very well, and they're playing very good defensive shape. They're keeping what they're doing. Hendry onto Bolton. Forward from Bolton. And here's Bailey past David Marshall. And Salford lead 1-0 in this friendly. Against us, it's going to be hard. I am going to play a cautious counter-attack right now, tactic-wise, but we are 1 down in this friendly here in Manchester. Not good starts to the game from ourselves this afternoon. As we know, it's only a friendly, but at least we need to try and be competitive in these kind of games, even though it's only a friendly. But there's the team. It's the team that did play against them. McCulty to Yuan. Yuan to Miller. Put it up from Miller to McCurdy. Yuan's in the middle there. Unlucky. Here's Mesker in. Good ball in. Knocked away by Salford. Salford really are up for the game today. I think they really know they've got to be defending against a team that are high point scoring in a fair in Scotland at the moment, but really how this has been another tight friendly for us. At least we're in pre-season and still playing the pre-season we need to. Hoping we can continue this pre-season with a friendly victory here today after pre-season, because Premier Sports Cup's very good. We're back in Scotland after today. Tight. From Salford again. And Hendry, Callum Hendry, the ex-St Johnstone player, and the team I support in Scotland, Kilmarnock. He played on loan at Kilmarnock last season, unlucky, but it's 2-0 Salford, and just a friendly, of course, it's just a friendly for these boys, for the players to get a bit of a run out again and see what they can do in a friendly, but nothing so far going our way. 2-0 down here in Manchester. Cadden with the throw to Sgan. Johan look for it. Here's Doyle Hayes. Round Portress. Looks over the top, and Salford are going to clear this. Come back, and here's Henderson. It's Paddy McCurdy. As well, again from Salford. Round Portress won it back for Doyle Hayes. Doyle Hayes over the top for McCurdy. Johan in the middle! He's having some season, Johan. I know he don't count in pre-season friendlies that goals for the season, but He really knows his goal tally. It's going to be big this season. We continue scoring lines. We're back in it here in Manchester. We know it's only friendly, but we are back in it. We do have a bunch of players who are ready for another pre-season game, but it's going to be great. But that is going to be half-time at Salford 1, Salford 2, Hibernian 1. So, a couple of subs on the break. Will Fish, all known from Manchester United and Manchester, of course. Bashuri, yes, he'll come on at the break. Newell will also come on, and Martin Boyle. Oh, come on, guys. Just give me a second. Just give me a Right. Let's get back on it again, guys. Losing 2-1, brought in some subs at the break to try and stay capable and stable and stay in this game. But it's all a friendly member, guys, but we are performing the way we need to mannerly do it. And guys, VAR is in the game, member in Premiership duty, so we will be facing VAR. So we're losing 2-1, half an hour still left to go here in Manchester. It's incredible how no highlight. Oh, it's been highlight now. Bennett with the throw. On by Miller. Keith. Paul Hanlon, forward. Yuan trying his best here. Henderson from Miller. It's long by Miller. Here's Yuan. It's McCurdy. Back post. Martin Boyle. Headed over the top by Martin Boyle. Ran into the stand where the Hibernian fans are sitting here in Manchester. Miller with the throw. Ken Geef onto Miller. Now Yuan look for it. Newell. Gaff trying to beat it, but Bailey won it off him. Here is Bailey. He's been to roll after it against him. A good save, David Marshall. David Marshall got down well, did David Marshall. He stuck to his task and kept on his line, did David Marshall. Scotland, brilliant. Free kick. Salford here. It's going to be Watt to take aim at it. Watt gets over the wall. It's over the bar now, thankfully. Carabina, I don't know why he's come on, but he's come on up front for Yuan. Yuan will be rested now ahead of the United game. It's going to be a really incredible National Premier Sports Cup game that if we win, we can secure qualification to the next stage of the Premier Sports Cup. We're predicted to get to the board want me to get to the quarter-finals with them. It's going to be difficult, but I believe we can do it if we get a decent team in the next round. You can't write off any team. Celtic will be clear favourites probably to win the cup though. On comes Danny McGregor for another bit of pre-season action for himself. Does Danny McGregor. It looks like it's going to finish 2-1 here in Salford to Salford. Hibernian and so on. Remember, guys, this is the pre-season friendly, so it doesn't count my record as manager. Alert to Henderson. Now Danny McGregor. Could he be in there? Look for it. Salford have defended very well in this second half. Look it forward. Miller. Keith now. McCurdy. Lost. Will Salford go route one again? Miller away. McCurdy. Back to Miller. McCurdy wins it back though. It's McCurdy. Keith's header! What a ball in and what a header in the 90th minute. And we have levelled things up in the 90th minute Have we just snatched a draw here in Manchester? Yes, we have. Finishing Salford 2, Hibernian 2. What a draw, what a pre-season we're having. Yes! I'll take the draw. Like Ayr United, the toughest team in the group now. We've now got to face. Oh, that's a bad injury for Danny McGregor. Oh, so no Danny McGregor in this game. So for a wee change up, we're going to give youngster McAllister a debut. We're going to start him. Will Fish is going to come in to the team. Lewis Stevenson will start. We will start Michael McGovern tonight. And Martin Boyle will come back in. But I'm prepared to give McAllister a debut. I'm prepared for the youngster McAllister to get a debut to show what he can do in at Easter Road up against Ayr United tonight in the second final group game of this Premiership Cup group. If we win, we do qualify McAllister in for the debut. Can he focus on a debut at Easter Road? A couple of changes for myself, including Michael McGovern. Michael McGovern does come into the team tonight. Does Michael McGovern for a debut against Ayr United? Come on, Michael. Do yourself proud. Do yourself proud. Johan looks to continue his fine start to the season. No, but we are all over right now, Ayr United. McGovern has hardly had anything to deal with. Dempsey with a free kick for Ayr United. It's in by Dempsey. It's away by Paul Hanlon. It's over the bar by Clammers or Chambers, whatever it is. But Ayr United really know that Michael McGovern, the self-goalkeeper for Hibernian these days, is in the team. But I brought in tonight Michael McGovern to see what he can do. McKinley. Over the top. McAllister now. Away by McAllister. It's poor from McAllister. Here's Masonda for Ayr United. Dempsey, one back by Goy his. McAllister, Hanlon. Now Will Fish. Johan look for it. Dempsey onto McGillin. Onto Murdoch. Onto O'Connor. Back to Murdoch. It's beaten Michael McGovern. And it has beaten Michael McGovern. Michael McGovern is destroyed by what he's done. Terrible goalkeeping there by terrible defending from us, and also kind of terrible defending there from Michael McGovern. If we do lose this, though, we will still top the group on goal difference. But Michael McGovern with a really bad error on his first appearance of the season. It's not what I wanted from my lads tonight, but McAllister was involved in that, the young midfielder, who I'm delighted to give his debut to. Mark Boyle with a corner. Headed away by Ayr. Paul Hayes. And finish on to McAllister. McAllister! Good effort from McAllister, the youngster, making his debut this evening. Alverson. Akinyemi look for it. It's McCuddy. It's for Johan. Dempsey now wins it back for United in midfield. One back by Martin Boyle. Will Fish over the top. No Doyle Hughes to McAllister. McAllister to Martin Boyle. Great from the Australian. Martin Boyle to Chris Cadden. Johan! His 7th goal of the season. He'll never stop scoring. Great play down the right by Martin Boyle and Chris Cadden put it into Johan to score his 7th goal of the season. We are level against Ayr United at Easter Road. We really know the tactics are on us again on this evening. Can we continue this fine start to the season? Let's find out how youngster McAllister is delighted to be involved for the Easter Road side in a Premiership Cup group game. And that is half-time here at Easter Road. Hibernian 1, Ayr United 1. Campbell will be on for McAllister. But McAllister had a decent debut, but he's not going to play any fall apart. Gibina will come on. Miskian will come on out there. And it's the subs I feel that we should bring on and who we should bring them on for, but it's really up to me, of course, because I'm the Hibernian manager. Of course, guys, I'm bringing on who I want to and who I don't want to bring on. Still 1-1, 10 minutes in the second half. It's a very vital game for both sides, including United. So Joe Newell will come on in midfield for Kekeith, who did score the late winner and equaliser in Salford in that friendly. A throw in now. Mullen's going to take it. It's Dempsey, lost by Dempsey as Campbell wins it back for Yuan. Through to Martin Boyle. It's Martin Boyle! Well done by Martin Boyle. It's 2-1 Hibernian. Very good. Straight up to the park, guys. And Martin Boyle scores his first goal of the season, done as Australian international. And that's 2-1 to Hibernian and Easter Road. They really know that Ayr United are really not that strong enough to definitely deal with Hibernian Football Club. And bring off Cadden for Miller. As Miller comes on for Cadden, who did get an assist this evening in Cadden, but he's off the bench. Off is Chris Cadden. On comes Miller, the Australian, ready for another appearance. Under myself. We're told on for 5 more minutes. Switching to a cautious counter-attack for the remaining minutes, just to try and hold on to the 2-1 lead against Ayr United. And it's finished at Easter Road. Hibernian 2, Ayr United 1. A massive win again for Hibernian. They make it 3 wins out of 3 in the group. And they have surely secured qualification for Lewis Miller. He's not going anywhere. So to play Bordigan Rose. Well, Campbell come back in. That Ukraine striker is on the bench after returning from injury. Martin Boyle does drop to the bench tonight. In this final group game. Miller comes also in. So Michael McGovern keeps his place in nets. It's really up to myself of who I bring in and who I don't bring in. Robbie Horn is now in charge of Bordigan Rose. Brilliant manager in my opinion at times. Obviously myself, I want all my free games in charge of Hibernian since taking over. But that Johan is looking to score once again as he printed down. That Ukraine striker have got, he's on the bench as he's returned from injury for us tonight. He's on the bench in the final group game. He can't wait to come on for a debut if he finally does. He's playing in Salisbury and can he score goals? That is the question. Campbell's also in because McAllister is ruled out with injuries. McAllister, as he did make his debut during the week in the 2-1 victory overhead. Martin Boyle, for Martin Boyle, he's also on the bench. Is Martin Boyle. A positive counter-attack formation and tactic, I'm telling the boys tonight against Bordigan Rose here in Bordigan. It's a very nice little sign apparently, but it's a bit rough. No offence. Still 0-0. With Stevenson with the throw. For Yuan. Put by Bodiger Rose, but now here's Paul Hanlon. Wins it back, there's Paul Hanlon up to Yuan. He left it, and it's McCurdy. How the hell's McCurdy not made it 1-0 to Hibernian today? One back by Stevenson for Doyle Hayes. Josh Campbell to McCurdy. It's McCurdy on the turn. Offside anyway, but really how the hell are Hibernian dominating here against Bodygate? It's still drawing 0-0. It's really not the task that I want to final the group game with. I want to get 4 wins out of 4, and shooting a shootout maybe win would be great. Here forward. We want it back off Miskirin to Miller. Here is Miller. And Portress. Yuan look for it. Here's Connolly to Curry. Barnett continues his run. He's really done well here for Bodygate. Great ball in for Connolly. And Smith! 1-0. Kevin Smith. Here's Bodygate the lead. The Bodygate lead 1-0 against them. My Hibernian side. Stevenson with the throw to Yuan. Here's Miller. Doyle Hayes has got a good run on him. Yuan! 8th goal of the season for Yuan. He can't stop scoring, but he scores for the 4th game running. He scored in all 4 group games this summer, and he really knows it. He's already on 8 goals for the season, Yuan. He's really having a solid season. In charge of myself, I'm very proud of him. No, and he's my first choice striker at the moment, but he really knows what he's all about. Can he continue going into the Premiership, I hope? One moment, guys. One moment. Right, guys, we're back. This is going to actually be the final game, so we've got a couple of things to do tonight. Right, guys, so still 1-1, but I'm glad Ewan has come up with the equaliser. For an 8th goal of the season already for him. He's really fantastic form. I love him. He's doing what he can for me. I want us to go out for the win. I didn't mean to bring on Will Fish. Right, so we'll bring on that big boy. Go on for his debut. And we'll switch into a front three now. We're playing a 4-3-3 narrow. Rashuna will come on. And Newell. Hopefully that big Ukraine striker. Come on, respect guys for his country. But hopefully he can. Yeah, it's still 1-1 here in Bordigan. Miller with the throw. And then Miller over the top. Yuan looks for it. Run it back for Kulicevic. Up the park, and Yuan is there! He gets over the goalkeeper! For 9th goal of the season, he's becoming a fast track with the Hibernian support. And guys, that's incredible. He is now on 9 goals for the season as Yuan. Miller with the throw. Back to Miller. Henderson! Makes it 3-1 here. We really are wrapping up the 3 points. It's the first goal of the season for Henderson as well. Henderson signed from Celtic in the summer, trying to make a huge impact at the club. Can he really do it for me at Easter Road? As he really knows a permanent deal was agreed because he really wanted to become it. That's it. Chris Cadden is on for Martin Boyle. Yo to Lewis Stevenson. You see over the top for Niskin, unlucky. Niskin wins it back though to Miller. Up to Nisk again. That's another goal for him this season. That's 2 for the season for the Norwegian. Lewis Miller is in rapid form today. Is that Lewis Miller? He seems to be comfortable in the games. Lewis Miller is really in fantastic form today. 2 assists from him this afternoon, 2 assists for Jake Doyle-Hayes. The team are looking ventureless to finish top of the group with 4 wins out of 4 and qualify first in the group. Keeps going to come on for Henderson as well. Basuna with a free kick. Headed away by Bordigan Rose. Here's Cadden. Over the top from Cadden. One looks for it, but Weir, now their goalkeeper, gets it into his gloves. Long by Weir. Miller to Cadden. Off-skin into the middle. Yuan going to try and run towards that, he didn't. Or again, Basuna wins it back for Newell. Cadden. To Miller. Miller into that Ukraine man who's really delighted. First goal for the club. He's so unlucky not to get his first goal of the season. Joe Newell to take the corner. Building at pace. Lewis Stevenson. Headed away. Here's Chris Cadden though. It's Chris Cadden. Cadden. Looks like it is still going to remain 4-1 to Hibernian. Heading back to Edinburgh from Bordigan with a 4-1 lead at the moment. Heading back to Edinburgh. The fans of Hibernian will see the full game once again. An all-through performance from myself in charge of the club. The board are very proud that we have really found a system that these Hibernian players are gelling into. Can we get any more subs? That is the question. No, we can't. We've made all our subs, so 5 minutes to go at least. Newell with the free kick. Look at Basuna. And no one can get the rebound, but the man it signed from Norwich City is really unlucky not to get his first goal in the season. Weird. Of the content. Alright, Josh Fletch, how you doing, man? I not spoke to you in ages. How you doing? Keith, Yuan. Brett, forward. There's Hunter for them. Away. Right back in. Golenicevic, he's from Ukraine. Yuan, look for it. It's away by them. Geef to Yuan. I'm doing good. Good to see you, man, though. Not spoke to you in ages. Great ball in, and the Ukraine international makes it 5-1. How's you? I'm fine, man. Just chilling out, streaming, getting on, working, etc. But that's a great ball, and it's first goal of the season for the Ukraine internationalists. That's going to finish us 5-1 after being 1 down. We are winning 5-1, guys. Incredible start. What a start to the Hibernian save that we are doing here already in episode 2 as well. That is going to be it. Bodyguard Rose 1.
Keep up the grind, flex biceps, light skin tone.
Oh, what's happening, Reese? How are you? Let's see. 4 wins out of 4. We somehow didn't get through that group. I don't know what would have happened. Let's see. Celtic will play. Aberdeen okay. Go Rangers. Rangers they've got, oh my. Edinburgh City. Hearts, okay. Dundee versus Aberdeen.
Where are you, big boy, now?
East Camden. Dundee United Kowalik. St Mirren versus. Oh yeah, St Mirren away in Paisley, good tie. Morton, Norfolk, North County, so it means Livingston will play Motherwell. I guess that is it going to be it.
How's Stuart Anderson, daddy?
Fine, how? Right guys, see you guys later.